Shalom. Allah start out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Philet that's pushing his truth across the four corners of the earth, all faith, truth, and sincerity. Alright, it's the brother I'm on the bar from the Birmingham Camp about GMS. And we'll get this sentence going to just about me myself first and foremost, just going to about just staying aware, woke, being more, into the spirit and not of the flesh, being more into this wisdom, knowledge of the word of the Lord, or the word of the Lord Yahweh Shah, being more, more focused. I say get more focused. Me myself for foremost, but get more focused in this walk. Don't let the things of this world distract you from what's really the prize that you're trying to, attain, which is to get crowned by the Lord Yahweh Shah. But it's a test. That goes for me as a test. So, brothers gonna get tested in their faith to see if you really, about the Lord Yahweh Shah, or you was pump faking the whole time, which is that's, it's a scary thing, when you come to this truth, of the word of the Lord, this knowledge and understanding of the word of the Lord, from the apostles and elders, brethren, from the apostles and elders that for years brought this truth out, and the apostles and elders that are still pushing this word, and all faith, truth, and sincerity, but it just come down to just being more focused, and like I say, it's gonna come down to if you're the elect or not, and that goes for me, so I'm getting to it. Luke 21:34. Take heed to yourself, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. Now the word surfeiting, it goes to like being overdosed, and which I'm gonna get it, the definition of that. We're just gonna go to this one. I said, an overabundant supply, excess, indulgence in something intemperate or immorality, if I'm saying that right, indulgence, immoderate, so there it is, immoderate, excuse me, indulgence in something such as food or drink, but it's just like you indulge in excess in something that you gotta put off. That goes to me first and foremost. Something that you into more than you should be, into the word of the Lord. You letting that distraction, you indulge in that distraction, and you not doing your part in the ministry. You're not pushing your talent, your gift, because you indulging in the world, the affairs of this life. You see, if you worried about the things of the world, or stressing or whatever maybe, or whatever you might be being, just into the world, more than in the work of the Lord Yahweh Shah. So you gotta choose a side. Either you with the Lord or you're not. Is you of the world, or you're not of the world of this world. And this world, I'm talking about, is Esau Edom, this rulership. Because Esau Edom, his rulership is based off the things of the flesh, to please the flesh. It's how this kingdom is set up, to please the flesh and not the spirit. But once you come to the truth of the word of Lord Yahweh Shah, that's cut off. It's gonna be a cut off of things that that of the flesh that pleased you when you was in the world. That's why this the straight and narrow, and the ways of Esau world is the broad way. It's the hey, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do and please your flesh. But once you come to the truth and knowledge of the Lord, that Lord Yahweh gonna cut that off of the ways of the flesh, and he gonna it's a process, but it's gonna take time to build in the spirit, in your spirit. But you gotta put your effort into it. If you're not putting your effort into it and giving it your all, your best, to the best of your ability, pushing a little bit more than your ability, then eventually, like I say, you might, or not might, but you could definitely fall out the truth, fall out the knowledge of the Lord, because you letting the things of this world pull you away, which, like, say is, like I said, scary thing that comes to the knowledge of the Lord, me myself, is, which, hey, that's the fear, but you gotta have fear of the Lord too, not to fall out, not to give up, to keep pushing. Don't worry about the things of this life, because it's temporal. Everything is just for a moment. The woman or your kids or whatever it may be. The car, your job, it's just for a moment, and it could be all taken away. The Lord Yahweh, really, it's the Lord Yahweh. He could take it away from you in a moment. The Lord give you and take away. There's carnal. It's both carnal and spiritual. For like material things, whatever job where it may be. But then spiritually as well. He could, he give you, to understand the knowledge of the word, and then he could take it away from you, and you just be left out. You just, like these people out here just lost, dead bones, dry, dead, being the congregation of the dead, so you gonna be thrust into outer darkness with the walking dead. These people that just don't have the knowledge and understand the ways of the Lord. So I'm gonna go to matter of fact, I'm gonna go to therefore. First Thessalonians 5 says, therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. So we can't. So the elect in general, but the men of the Lord isn't as true. We can't sleep as these people do. We gotta be watching, be sober, and be aware of what's going on. What's coming. When he stayed up on the prophecies, watching out for the Lord Yahweh return. Watching for his return. Follow according to the prophecies and the word, of the Lord. Understanding, and not be caught up in the madness of His word, not be caught up, in the judgments of the Lord Yahweh in His wrath and judgment that He's bringing, right now, as of now, but it's gonna be worse, and especially in this place, America, Babylon the Great, that Lord Yahweh has His eyes on. He definitely gonna bring a whole bunch of distress and trouble and pain and death and destruction to this place. So we gotta be more, in tune. Me myself, first of all, I'm just, not just saying that, but we gotta be in tune more into the spirit and not of the flesh. But 1 Thessalonians 5:7, for they that sleep in the night and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. So the night is what they sleep in the night. So that these people are sleep in the night in darkness. They are in the doge and darkness and wickedness of Esau Edom, and the philosophies of Esau Edom, the ways of the knowledge of this world. The wicked Esau Edom, the devil. They are not the 2/3, but the 2/3 of the nation of Israelites and the rest of the people. They indulge in Esau Edom, his wickedness and ways. But the elect, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites that the Lord Yahweh called out are darkness, are walking in the ways of the Lord Yahweh, which I'm gonna get in this verse. And it says, but 1 Thessalonians 5:8, but let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for a helmet the hope of salvation. So the ones, like I said, the elect is of the day, of the understanding, having that light upon them, in their minds, that has been open to them to seeing what's what's really in front of them, you know, which is in this world, you know, what's really, you know, the veil that was blinded, you know, put over, you know, is putting over the people now, you know, not knowing like, hey, this is the ways of Esau Edom is all just, you know, it's false and full of lies and, you know, wickedness, and it's not the ways of the Lord, and, you know, according to the scriptures, it's not the ways of the Lord, and eventually the Lord Yahweh Shai is gonna come back and return the so-called UFO and destroy America, Babylon the Great, and take the so-called Esau Edom out of his power seat. You know, that's their veil that's over people. They don't understand that, but the elect of the so-called Negro Latino has woken up to it. The understanding of the words, the understanding knowledge of the words of the Lord. Starting with the apostles, you know, a great millstone that, you know, for years laboring brought this truth out in the elders that have been laboring for years, bringing out this truth and breakdown and giving you the correct breakdowns of the scriptures, you know, and prophecies, you know, understanding the prophecies as well, you know. So, me myself for some, we gotta be sober, you know, the scripture, be sober, put on the breastplate of faith and love, you know, being faithful to the Lord Yahweh Shai in love, and the knowledge and understanding, you know, pushing this, you know, the love is, you know, pushing his word of the Lord, you know, or the word of the Lord, you know, and prophesying, you know, exhorting the brotherhood, you know, the brothers around you to, you know, keep going, you know, keep the faith, keep teaching, keep prophesying, keep pushing the word, keep teaching the word of the Lord, you know, the correct way, you know, how it's supposed to be, you know, taught, you know, because there's a lot of false doctrine out here that's not of the Lord Yahweh Shai, you know. So it all boils down to, if you are that precious elect that the Lord Yahweh Shai has chosen out of the world, you know, to get this knowledge, understanding, and to receive salvation. You know, the hope of salvation, or, you know, you was bought into this truth to just be an example, and you just was shown as an example to not what to do, and just staying in order, and not being out of order. You know, staying in the stay in the spirit, not of the flesh. You know, and just, you know, go with the flow of the spirit. You know, don't go against the grain. Just, you know, stay where was already set up. You know, from the apostles and the elders on down. You know, the brethren that have been laid for years, and so you won't have to, you know, be, you know, looked at as, you know, a guy that, you know, brothers, you know, can't trust them more, or whatever it may be. But, you know, Lord Yahweh Shai, you know, this truth is about, you know, coming to the hope and salvation, you know, and the spirit, you know, to be more in the spirit, not of the flesh. But let me see. I'm gonna go to so I'm gonna go back. So I'm gonna go to Luke 21:35. For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. So what, you know, the snare that's, you know, Lord Yahweh Shai has laid up, you know, for these people that dwell upon the earth, like I say, 2/3, you know, the rest of these people, you know, this setup of Esau Edom, man, you know, is everything controlled. The Lord Yahweh Shai, he controls everything, even the left hand, even the wicked, these devils and so forth, you know. But it's all set up, you know, and it's a snare laid, you know, in a way for these people to indulge in their flesh, indulging in their flesh so much, you know, and not in the ways of the Lord, not knowing the knowledge of the Lord, you know, understand the Lord, that it's just a trap to set up to, you know, so the Lord Yahweh Shai could bring judgment upon you, you know. So, you know, these people don't know, you know, that they being set up, man. You know, 2/3 and the rest, you know, heathens and so forth, you know, that, you know, are destined for, you know, for that fire and destruction from the Lord Yahweh Shai. Only the elect of the so-called Negro Latinos, Israelite men, 144,000 and 1/3, you know, the women and children in that number, is going to be delivered, you know, but everybody else is going to be destroyed, you know. So Luke 21:36. So on end off of this, watch ye therefore, and pray always that you may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that should come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. So yeah, so we gotta watch and pray. So always to be, that you may be counted worthy to escape all these things. The things are, like I say, these great players and these players and judgments that Lord Yahweh has for this wicked kingdom of Esau Edom, and for America Babylon Great. So we always gotta watch and pray and just hope that we counted worthy. Me myself first and foremost, and I hope that I'm worthy, counted worthy, and to escape the destruction and wrath of the Lord Yahweh, and that we can stand before the Lord Yahweh, once He returns, in the chariot, so-called UFO, to bring destruction and salvation. So with that, I didn't want me this too long. So again, give all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash, to the apostles, elders, to the Sisakian brothers, to the few Akwal sisters, to do this and keep the faith in Yahushua, keep fighting with that, say shalom.